So today I will be doing Azwel and Ivy, and maybe if there's enough time, I'll do Cervantes as well. But I do plan on getting Azwel and Ivy done today. Neither of them are that long. Neither of them look that long. Let's start with Azwel. Azwel's surveillance mission, interim report 1.
Interim report on the Azwel surveillance mission. The subject was born into a family of doctors who conducted research on plagues. As well as modern medicine, he pursues knowledge in numerous other fields, including history, martial arts, fine arts, literature, and human culture. His broad knowledge and intellectual pursuits gained him entry into the organization. He contributes greatly to our group, including his research on ecological theory and artifacts, particularly those who've lost their humanity. In recognition of his deeds, he was rewarded with a seat among the 12, the organization's supreme decision-making body. Currently, the subject is assigned to our branch in Northern Europe, researching the evil seed phenomenon, which occurred yesterday. This ends the report. The following document contains an interaction with the subject.
I have a hypothesis. I believe the evil seed was caused by what is known as the cursed sword, the yin to the yang of the spirit sword, the symbol of the Azwel organization. The fragment of the cursed sword, gathered by intelligence, emitted a wavelength similar to the one observed from that pillar of light. Further,
The cursed sword is Soul Edge, and the spirit sword is SoilCalibur. For those who don't know.
Emit the same wavelength as the cursed sword. In other words, individual variations aside, the evil seed steals the minds of those with the same wavelength, turning them into fiends. This sword dares to populate the world with fiends who threaten my beloved human race. Disgraceful, isn't it? Still, that abominable evil seed has sparked an idea in my mind. But let's leave that aside for the moment. In regards to the cause of the evil seed, if my hypothesis is correct, then it lies with the one who wields the cursed sword, the Azure Knight.
For those who don't know, the Azure Knight is Nightmare. Based on my observation, the hypothesis made by the subject may hold water. Nightmare, the Azure Knight, is a cruel leader, and our number one priority should be exterminating him.
That ends the report. The following document contains an interaction with the subject.
At long last, it is complete! I've created a prototype of a device that will be the key to freeing the human race from its shackles!
That glove, you mean?
This is no mere glove. Fitted with replicated fragments of the spirit sword and the cursed sword, it utilizes their wavelengths to unleash a power capable of annihilating the fiends!
But...
Fear not. As I stated, I'm using but replicas of fragments from the cursed and spirit swords. I have not violated the organization's cause as espoused by the oath. Death to outsiders, they who reject humanity, and to those who would wreak havoc with their power. On to the testing! First, let's go outside and see what this device can do. There's no cause for alarm. That filth is an outsider I captured for this very purpose. Let the experience begin.
Yeah.
Battle one. Fight! Here I go! For the human race! 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 Battle two. Fight! Stick with me! 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 Battle three. Fight! Can you stand the test? Accept this from me! My love! You passed. Do not hold back. Be careful! Weapon arts! Ah! Be careful! Here I go! For the human race! For the human race! For the human race!
Yeah.
Everything seems to have worked perfectly. However, more power is needed to produce the key.
What is this key?
Why, it's the key to my plan to save the human race, of course. In time, this glove will produce it. But, alas, that moment isn't now. I need to find a way to increase its output. Ideally, I would create a wavelength close to that of the evil seed. But using fiends like those we encountered does not generate enough power. But no matter. We can worry about the methods later. That aside, I think it's time you knew about my plan to save humanity. It has no doubt been on your mind, correct?
The subject has not only created a replica fragment of the cursed sword, but he's also captured an outside element on whom he has been performing nefarious experiments. I shall demand that this is brought to an end, as well as continue to monitor the subject's movement with extreme caution.
In the process, let's commence the field test and rid ourselves of some filth. We shall go investigate the dimensional rift, the astral fissure that was discovered. According to the report, the astral fissure produces fiends similar to the ones we all know and despise, but that are even stronger. If I just sit around here twiddling my thumbs, our precious human brethren in the surrounding area may be transformed into filthy fiends. Onward to the astral fissure, to investigate and to exterminate. A stronger wave.
I hope that SoilCalibur 7 row is still around. I hope they continue these stories. I accompanied the subject to the astral fissure location. On our way, we were attacked by miscreants claiming to rule the area, but the subject dealt with them in a shockingly extreme manner.
If you maggots want to pass through here in one piece, give us everything you got. Well, what's that?
Though their low intelligence concerns me, they still deserve love. I shall accept the love they have to give.
Oh, okay.
Fight!
Well,
Fight! Can you stand the test? Accept this from me! My love! You passed. Do not hold back. Here I go. Interesting specimen. Be careful! Weapon art! Take these! Stick with me!
Ah! Forgive us! What you trying to do? You're crazy is what you are!
Oh dear, why is your tail between your legs all of a sudden? Well, I do love that look of fear in your eyes. Your bluster and limited vocabulary was so precious.
Please, it's as you said! Forgive me! I'll do anything!
Will you now? In that case, how about you all fight each other to the death right now? The victor goes free.
Huh?
You refuse, you die. So take up your weapons and use them to kill your beloved friends. Your life depends on it.
quite literally.
I did it! I did it!
Wonderful! Marvelous! What a splendid drama-filled performance!
Well?
First, illuminate me. What were the names of those you just fought and your relation to them? Don't test my patience.
The one collapsed right there's John. Known him since our group started.
Oh my! And who's that over there?
He's me younger brother, and I...
Such a fine expression! Finally, you realize what you have done! Do continue and be quick about it. Oh, what is the matter? Tell me how you feel! Lament to me! Are you done? Well, fair enough. You put on a spectacular performance, so it would be unkind of me to be angry. Why so furious? Do not misunderstand my intentions. I adore the human race. Indeed, to me, humans are worthy of love like no other. The way they are always so delicately balanced between joy and despair, love and hate, reason and emotion. It gives me the strength to forge on. And so, I must give them my all in return. Be a shining ray of light that saves them. Let's proceed. If my estimates are correct, the astral fissure is the foundation of that shining ray of light.
Well, okay. The subject is planning to utilize the astral fissure. Although verifications are yet to be made, the increased number of outsiders in the vicinity makes it me almost 100% certain the fissure should be dealt with, and any attempts to use it punished accordingly. Once I have finally ascertained the nature of the subject's plan, I have no doubt he will be deserving of swift execution.
So this is the astral fissure? Glorious! Que grande! Yes. Its wavelength and output seem to match the evil seeds. I can safely conjecture that this is the cause of the increased filth in the area. While I do need to consider their extermination, for now I'll try to enhance my device.
Berserker.
Well, it goes without saying that the astral fissure would be filled with powerful waves. This explains the filth appearing. How deplorable. It enrages me to think that such abominations could breathe the same air.
Battle 1. Fight!
Stick with me! Stick with me!
Battle 2. Fight!
Here I go!
Oh wow. Oh, that's Estroth is. There goes the Berserker.
Do you wonder why I chose not to seize them? Naturally, I wish to see all fiends destroyed, along with any monsters who pose a threat to the human race. What annoys me most is that they dare resemble my beloved humans. Such blasphemy. My experiments and observations on the filth have concluded. All that remains is to eradicate them. Now, it's time to enhance the device. Oh my! Do you see? Do you see? The fragment's waves and its output have increased. What's more, the astral fissure is gone. Is this assimilation? Absorption? Interesting. This is a remarkable discovery. With this, my plan can proceed. What? The fragment? It's shattered. The replica must have been too weak to handle the increase in power. So, it has to be the genuine article or nothing.
Which is why in the Grow one, he grabbed the shard. The subject is secretly attempting to get his hands on both the fragment and of the cursed sword and obtained by intelligence, as well as the spirit sword fragment that has long been in our possession, in order to carry out his plan. He needs to steal both fragments and will attempt to do so 2 days from now at noon. The moment he attempts to take them, we kill him.
The organization must be on high alert by now. They've been fooled by your false reports, and they worship the replica spirit sword fragment. Even though the 2 fragments have been recovered.
To think we could be controlled like puppets.
My, what a pleasure this is! The leader of intelligence himself coming to say goodbye. You got here quicker than I anticipated. Well done.
Why have you betrayed the organization, huh? What have you done?
Him? Well, I realized I was being observed, but when I asked him to stop, he refused. So I did what needed to be done. Fret not. His life is not in danger. While my plan for saving humanity is important, I do not take pleasure in killing a beloved human. Regardless, you really didn't suspect a thing, did you? Were you not even slightly suspicious about only receiving written reports from your observer?
An evil apostate such as you could never save the human race.
Your words cut me deep. I have a vision, a plan to save humanity, which I'm attempting to put into effect.
Have you gone mad?
Let me speak frankly. The evil seed was imperfect, for it was released merely as a result of the cursed sword. But by combining the powers of the spirit sword and the cursed sword, the evil seed can achieve perfection. When that happens, the world will be rid of fiends, elevating humanity to its rightful place and freeing them from their twisted fate.
So that is why you needed a fragment of the spirit sword.
Precisely. My research has laid the foundation for the model to produce a perfect evil seed. The ultimate seed. I no longer require the organization. I sympathize with your cause, and I have learned much about the spirit in cursed swords. But it is that cause which shackles me. My research has concluded, and with my plan to save humanity complete, you have all become shackles about my legs.
I can see there is no reasoning with you. You leave me no choice but to slay you, here and now.
Do you think you can? You may be Gro's swordmaster, but you can't expect to defeat me. As thanks for your coming here personally, allow me to show you what happens when you combine the spirit and cursed swords.
I mean, the previous, SoilCalibur, yeah, SoilCalibur 5. No, SoilCalibur 4. Yeah, it was SoilCalibur 4 that showed what being who absorbed both Soul Edge and SoilCalibur. What? Oh, okay. A lot harder than I thought. Okay.
Can you stand the test? Accept this from me. My love, you passed. Can you stand the test? Battle 3. Fight. Go ahead. past. Can you stand the test? Accept this from me, my love. Excellently done.
Okay.
Where did you obtain such power?
You can still stand? I suppose I should have expected no less from one of the 12. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Finally, some backup. Kindly take care of this. I was careless to assume you were the only betrayer.
Yep.
How dare you oppose Lord Azwel? Miserable swine!
Let's leave it at that.
Yes, Master. All your pursuers have been taken care of.
Well done. The time for research, experiments, and observations is at an end. We now enter the implementation phase. My beloved human darlings, I shall show you a shining ray of light that will free you all from suffering and sorrow.
The names of the warriors whose fates were bound to the two swords have been etched into the very fibers of history.
There's Azwel's. So I'm gonna go with Ivy. There's only 4 fighting scenes in this. Fall of the Valentines.
Though born to the noble house of Valentine, the young lady knew not
I forgot
only
her
fortune,
her full
but
name is
also
Ivy
despair.
Valentine.
Her father delved into alchemy in search of the key to eternal youth, Soul Edge, but found only madness and death. As a result, their house met with ruin. Her mother, before being consumed by a terrible illness, revealed to her they were not related by blood. Even so, the young lady's love for her parents was unfaltering. Following in the footsteps of her father, she devoted her life to alchemy and eventually found herself faced with the truth about Soul Edge.
This can't be Soul Edge. This evil thing. This is what drove my father to madness? Soul Edge. Such a thing does not belong in this world. On my family's name, I vow to destroy it by my own hands. If Soul Edge is indeed the strongest weapon of all, I shall need to obtain an even stronger weapon with which to destroy it. I know exactly what I need. A shape-shifting blade, both sword and whip, that obeys my will. That is the answer. But how?
Snake blade.
Damn, I refuse to give up.
Or the chain blade.
What in the world?
I, Cross of the Pledge, shall confer upon thee the point in the escutcheon of destruction, Dexter Purpure.
It's alive! Did I succeed?
Yes, Dexter Purpure.
Wait, who are you?
The time will come. It is inevitable.
She made a living blade.
Just you wait, Soul Edge. With
Quite
this sword,
literally.
all shall be carved to pieces.
I forgot this story. I did play a lot of these before when it first came out. Because, well, I love the series. Ivy set out on a long journey in search of Soul Edge, and the mysterious being who had breathed life into her beloved sword. Along the way, she encountered many people, including another who sought Soul Edge.
You must be that woman
Sung
from the
Mi
West
Na.
who's searching for Soul Edge.
What if I am?
Who are you to insult the Sword of Salvation?
The Sword of Salvation? Aren't you adorable? Let me give you some advice. If you really know nothing, then it's best you turn back now, little girl.
Don't treat me like a child. Let's see how your sword fares against me.
So yeah, she has the there's a specific name for this, for the staff with the blade on it on one end. I can never remember. It's not always the staff, sometimes it's just like a one-handed weapon. Oops.
I'll make you submit. Enjoy your treat. Give it up
Oh.
already. Know your place.
Ooh.
Know your place.
That's a back-breaking. Sure.
Know your place. I'll make you submit. Enjoy your treat. Give it up already. Know your place. Know your place.
You're strong.
Know your place. Know your place. Know your place. Know your place. Know your place.
Huh?
Know your place. I'll make you submit. Enjoy your treat. You missed your chance for mercy.
No, I'm not done yet.
More fighting will only end in the same result. You're too weak. Farewell.
Hey! Get back here!
So, I'm not the only one looking for Soul Edge.
Her seemingly never-ending journey led her to Ostrenburg, and the benefactor she was searching for, Nightmare. The Azuran armor he wore covered him from head to toe, leaving only his mutated arm exposed. Though unable to hide her curiosity at the sight, Ivy knew she had to repay her debt.
I've been waiting for you, Dexter Pure. What bothers you? Is it my appearance? Do I remind you of a demon?
No, I would shake hands with a demon if it aided me in my revenge. I intend to pay my debts.
Is that so? In that case, Dexter Pure, I shall require your assistance. My will shall be done.
That name does not sit well.
Okay, just trying to find out what the meaning to Dexter Pure is. Okay, Dexter refers to the right side of a shield from the knight's point of view, left side from an observer, and purpure is the type of dye used on shields, the color being purple. Okay. I just wanted to know what it meant. Nightmare told Ivy of his wish to return his father's soul to the world through the art of resurrection. Nothing about this situation appeared normal. To make matters worse, she found something decidedly uncouth about the other companion with whom she would be working, a hulking giant by the name of Astaroth.
Look at you, fleeing for your lives. Escape is futile.
Impetuous fool. Soul harvesting? Don't make me laugh.
I can't give up. It's over. This.
Hey, why'd you let him go?
You kill too much. We have enough for now.
Does it matter? There are plenty of them. And resurrection requires many more.
Even so, you should show restraint. I am not here to assist you in a massacre.
Ivy understood all too well the pain of losing a father, but massacring people and harvesting their souls to bring someone back was something she couldn't countenance. Her anguish ran deep.
Alchemists have strived to achieve resurrection, but to no avail. All this is to bring your father back. But could it all really be so simple? His words have no ring of truth to them.
More souls! I must have more souls!
Why does that fiend have such an unquenchable thirst? I'm done. I cannot go on like this.
A hidden truth. Ivy decided to part ways with Nightmare and company. However, Astaroth wasn't simply about to watch in silence as she cut ties with them.
And where are you going?
I'm fed up with your methods. It's as simple as that. And I have my own purpose.
Your own purpose? You fool. The soul edge you search for has been in front of you all this time.
While I admit his sword does emanate an unusual aura, it would be pointless for him to keep me so close. He knows I seek to destroy Soul Edge.
So naive.
I suggest you wipe that smile off your face. Or would you prefer me to wipe it off for you?
Irksome wench! You'll see. As of right now, you're on my list of souls to harvest.
Fight against Astaroth.
Battle 1. Fight!
Enough of your foolhardiness!
I'm done playing nice!
Enslave! Know your place! I'll make you submit! Enjoy your treat! Give it up already! Know your place! Know your place!
KO! Battle 2. Fight!
Useless!
Just 2 rounds?
Like a mouth fight!
I'll make you submit! Enjoy your treat!
I've
Give it
never
up
liked
already.
you!
That makes 2 of us.
You're mine! I
Know your place! Know your place! I'll make you submit! Enjoy your treat! Give it up already! Know your place!
KO!
Perhaps now you'll tell me what you know.
You impudent little spare vessel!
Spare vessel?
What? Okay, I'll head there now.
Running away?
I have more important fish to fry. Don't worry, your turn will come.
Spare vessel?
Don't
My only
you
thing
walk
I can
away
think
from
of
me.
is
Tell me what you know.
spare vessel for Soul Edge. Racked by unexpressible anxiety, Ivy decided to ask Nightmare himself for the truth. But the closer she got to his living quarters, the more anxious she became, until it was written all over her face.
Nightmare. Soul Edge. Why?
I wouldn't if I were you. You can't win in your present state.
Out of my way! I don't care who you are, but perhaps you could share with me what you know.
This blade contains a fragment of Soul Edge. It is reacting violently to your weapon. And to you. You seek the truth, but perhaps you already know it. Sword.
No! That's not possible!
Ooh. Interesting.
Battle!
I'm the daughter of the cursed sword!
It's the truth.
I'll make you
Accept it.
submit! Enjoy your treat! Give it up already!
Battle 2! Fight!
Too easy. Die.
I'll make you submit! Enjoy your treat!
Round 2.
You missed your chance to
I'm not good with playing with Ivy.
You leave me no choice. Too easy. Too easy. Leave this place. Gee.
know your place!
Damn.
Know your place! You know nothing!
You have strength. Strength that comes from evil.
Get away from me!
It's up to you whether you believe me or not. But I've fought one who wielded the cursed sword before.
Do not take me for a fool.
That eldritch aura that envelops you. If I closed my eyes, I'd believe it was Cervantes himself. Think, who is your real father?
You're lying!
So long.
I refuse to believe it until I see it for myself. Nightmare. Damn you!
That would make sense. They do look kind of similar. Her and Cervantes.
I never crossed paths with Nightmare, It appears someone defeated the Azure Knight. As for what happened to Soul Edge, I know not. It's possible the one who vanquished Nightmare has it, or it could have been destroyed. Still, I feel it. A terrible evil calls out to me from somewhere in the world. Yes, I have accepted my fate. I am daughter to the cursed sword, the heir of an accursed lineage. So I have made a vow to obliterate the cursed sword and rid my own blade of evil. That is the sole purpose for which I now live.
This game gives all the characters a whole deeper persona than what all the other previous games have given.
Into the very fibers of history.
I think that'll be it for today. Just doing the two. Tomorrow I'm going to do Cervantes, or next week I'm going to do Cervantes and maybe San Mina. Or San Mina, sorry. Cervantes and San Mina. And then go from there. Like Harwin. That's a new character. I think that's a guest character. I don't know. Anyways, that'll be it for today. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. Of course, hitting the notification bell so you get notified of all upcoming videos. Please follow and share. Thank you and good night.